MP, you're about to go off.
A look from before as the Clippers made their way to the locker room, hoping to put on a show. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our game, NBA. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And for MP specifically, these cup games have extra meaning. He's made it very clear he really wants to take this home.
And I think of this Game 3 of the group stage as moving day. We separate the contenders from the pretenders. MP will have to step up, take on a big role tonight.
And now the Lakers starting group. Isaac out there with Big Dog. Then it's Walker. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Connect in at the two-guard spot. Here's Nevsky. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about the strategy for taking on a guy like Luka Doncic. He told me that the thing is Luka steals all the attention out there, which allows his teammates to find open looks, so we're not going to let him distract us on defense. So it sounds like they'll be focusing on defending against Luka and company, not just Luka. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Johnson kicks to Zubac. On the wing, Dosunmu. Johnson from outside. It's hauled in by Big Dog. The Lakers off to a slow start. It's a 5-point game, and this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar with one another, and we expect a close contest.
It's Collins high post. Playing Brooklyn, he was nearly unstoppable. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. Walker with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Big Dog. He's guarded by Collins. Here's Nevsky. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Dosunmu, the pass to Dort. And here is Zubac. He's covered by Isaac. Launches a 3. A rebound by the Lakers. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Lakers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Shooting for Los Angeles. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Johnson outside. Dort with a screen for Johnson. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to connect. There's Big Dog. Walker in the corner. Isaac outside. Here's Nevsky. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. 6 points for Big Dog. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Dosunmu. Clippers moving the ball around. They need this. Zubac. Isaac with some nice D. Lakers leading by 3. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the Kings. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they played great basketball, no doubt about it. Do they have more potential than they've showed us thus far? No question about it.
Dort finds Collins. Back to Dort. Outside Collins. Here's Dosunmu. And the Clippers miss again. Lakers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Big Dog. Zubac defending. Here's Nevsky. Rebound by the Clippers. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
Here's Collins. Zubac. It's good on the putback.
You love to see Zubac get after it on the window. Use that size and strength.
Here's Big Dog. He's guarded by Collins. Here's Nevsky, and it's good off the glass. Big Dog's got 8 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Collins, a screen on Walker. Dosunmu up top, guarded by Walker. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Jarris Walker. We're still in the first stages of the season, Doris. How much are these teams relying on analytics right now?
Kev, this is such a fascinating point you bring up because in the offseason, they look at a substantial amount of data. And what the analytics department does, go to the coaching staff. This is what we know can be effective. And there is definitely an adjustment in strategy happening.
Peyton, he's checked in for Dort. And the Lakers also making a change. Corey Kispert's checked in for Walker. No free throws, good from Dosunmu. Lakers leading by 3. Pass to Kispert. Here's Big Dog. He's guarded by Collins. Here's Nevsky. Nails the hook. He's got 10.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Collins. Back to Peyton. Doncic with the block.
Boy, Luka has decided he wants to become a more complete defensive player. How about choice on the pipes?
Here's Nevsky with the second effort. The rebound by Dosunmu.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Zubac, the pass to Johnson. Six on the shot clock. With the floater, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
Guys, the post-production has been off the charts. I just like the strategy because it'll open up more offense later on.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Hall. Zubac defending. And count it. Three-pointer good on the shot from Big Dog. Big Dog's got 13 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Johnson outside. And again, no good by the Clippers. Lakers leading by 7. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Big Dog in the last matchup against the Hawks played really well. He scored 40 points, and he dominated the glass all night, ripping down 20 boards. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Johnson outside. Here's Payton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. He's one of the standouts over the last month. He's averaging 20 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there. And that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
Dort, he's checked in for Johnson. Lakers leading by 4. .135 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Nevsky. Again, the Lakers.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Outside, George. Pass to Brooks. And here's Collins from outside. Nailed from three-point land. Collins has got 6 points.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Here's Black. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Pass to Big Dog. Lakers passing it around. Back to Black. Here's Big Dog. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Payton with it, working on Black. Offside Collins. Back to Payton. It's blocked. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers lead by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got Big Dog. Connect out there with Black. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. Pass to Payton. Over to the wing. Outside Collins. Rebounded by the Lakers. Big Dog's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Connect. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta. There's Big Dog. He's guarded by Collins. Fades and shoots. Shot's good by Big Dog. Big Dog's got 19 points. Clippers trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside, Dort. Smith sets the pick for Dort. No good with the triple. And for the Lakers, they're shooting at 50% in a decent group. Walker in the corner. Back the pass to Big Dog. Smith with the defensive effort.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Payton the bounce pass. A 3. The Lakers with the rebound. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. There's Big Dog. He's coming off a 40-point game against Atlanta.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
Payton surveying the floor. Here's Smith. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Big Dog. He's guarded by Collins. Here's Nevsky. Buries the hook. Big Dog's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Lakers.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And it's Big Dog with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Nick Richards, he's checked in for the Clippers. The Lakers also with a sub. Doncic is checked in. Richards finds Brooks. Now, here's Payton. 3-pointer. And the Clippers miss again. Lakers leading by 7. And it's Connect in the corner. Good on the 3-point shot. Connect's got 5 now.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Pass to Smith. Outside, Payton. Shoots over Doncic. Payton can't get it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Nevsky. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Bobbed up there for Collins.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Shot's good by Walker.
Their third 3-pointer in a row.
And so Brooks will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 16. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Clippers making a change here. Dosumu's checked in. And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. The Lakers second.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Collins kicks to Brooks. Outside, Payton. Smith with a screen on Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Payton against Doncic. Payton can't get it to go.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate. Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Brooks, the pass to Peyton. And here is Dosunmu. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
And in that two-man action, Smith can roll, pop out for a three. Really, he's got the defense at his mercy.
Pass to connect. They set the pick from outside the arc. And another three for the Lakers.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside, Peyton, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you could see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
For the Clippers, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Jabari Smith. And it's Johnson in for Peyton. And the Lakers also making a change. Reeves is checked in. The three for Doncic. It's good from long range. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin. I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Pass to Zubac. Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get. And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And when you look at John Collins' advanced numbers, Doris, they jump off the page.
Yeah, probably the advanced numbers you're referencing, Kevin. Offensive rating, true shooting percentage. And when you look at it through that lens, Collins is absolutely able to score from a variety of spots on the floor, and the guy's an absolute terror on the glass.
And the Clippers making a change here. Dort's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Walker. And Kispert subbed in for Connect. The Lakers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Zubac with the screen for Johnson. Off target from outside.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Doncic passes to Big Dog. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. That's now 32 points for Big Dog.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game, it's beautiful.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Zubac against Johnson. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
This is the John Collins show. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
And And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Friday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Sunday, they'll start out on the road to play the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical. And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Clippers trail by 21 with the step back.
Foul against the Lakers.
Blacks checked in for Luka Doncic.
Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, number 21, Anthony Black.
1:16 left in the first half of the game. Zubac kicks to Dort. Collins wide open. He fires. Hits it from three-point range. Collins has got 17.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Here's Big Dog. He's guarded by Collins. Nevsky falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Big Dog's got 34. The Clippers have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Zubac the pass to Johnson. And here's Collins. It's hauled in by Big Dog. Big Dog's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Reeves can't hit. Clippers trail by 20. It's Dort on the wing. Defended by Kispert. Back to Dort. Collins kicks to Dort. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. 5 to shoot. Pass to Collins. The 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Number 9, P.J. Paul.
Fires from way outside. Doesn't go for it. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the...
I always like to play other good teams. To be the best, you have to beat the best. We'll see if they accept the challenge.
Iron sharpens... Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Lakers.
We knew they wanted a track meet.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And you know, Big Dog has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Collins. Johnson is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3 slot.
Oh, boy, the reach, the length, the hops, the athleticism, Jonathan Isaac. Nicely done.
Johnson outside. Pass to Collins. Screen by Zubac. Collins finds Zubac. It's tipped.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin. Spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program. Then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Now Dosunmu. Stolen by Walker. Unhindered, going all the way. Here's Nevsky. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 8 rebounds in this game. Dort against Doncic. On the wing, Dosunmu. Sinks the triple. Dosunmu's got 5 now.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Walker at the elbow. They double-team Walker, and Zubac picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Here's Big Dog. He's got 34.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Shot clock at 3. On the money from 12 feet away. That's 36 points for Big Dog.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Johnson outside. Pass to Collins. Shoots. A rebound by the Lakers. Isaac's got his 4th rebound in this one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Doncic, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Clippers. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Collins finds Dort. Dosunmu with it. Over in the corner, Dort. Pass to Dosunmu. Launches it. Rebounded by the Lakers. Big Dog's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Cans it from downtown. He's got 6.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
Johnson, the pass to Collins. It's Dort on the wing. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
Here's Nevsky. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Big Dog's got 38 points.
A nice form on that hook shot there.
Johnson outside. Now, here's Dosunmu. He's got 5. Here's Collins, and it's sent back by Isaac.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play twice on the pipes.
Shot's good by Walker. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Big Dog, the pass to Walker. And again, it's the Lakers.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And the Clippers call time here.
And check out who's coming onto the court right now. Time to get excited for your Clippers.
Let's check out the NBA's best three-point threats. Take a look at Big Dog. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
He is as automatic as they come from behind the arc, and that shooting ability makes him an option every trip down the floor.
On defense, the Lakers. Johnson, the pass to Dosunmu. Back to Johnson. Now Collins. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Johnson. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Big Dog.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
A good look from Doncic. The Clippers grab the miss.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Luka Doncic. First in assists, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. Payton, he's checked in for Johnson. And the Lakers also making a change. Krejci's checked in. Pass to connect. Here's Big Dog. He's guarded by Collins. Here's Big Dog. The fadeaway. And yep, another basket.
It's unreal. Reaching second all-time in 40-point games.
Everything runs through him offensively, as it should.
And now he's looking up at Wilt Chamberlain, no less, who's atop this list. You wonder how long it'll take before this guy is number one.
Lakers have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Stolen by Collins. Payton outside. Pass to Dosunmu. Now Collins. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Big Dog. Defended by Dosunmu. Here's Big Dog. And the powerful one-handed slam.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Payton. A rebound by the Lakers.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Big Dog, and he has 42. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Big Dog's got 44.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Outside, Dort. To stop the drought. A rebound by the Lakers. Big Dog's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. And so Payton will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Payton. From the arc. That doesn't go either for Payton.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
1:39 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Nevsky. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Big Dog's got 46 points.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Here's Payton, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for the Clippers. Dylan Brooks comes in for Dort. Brooks with no one around. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Lakers shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. Kispert, the pass to Big Dog. Brooks on the double team. 5 on the clock. Pass to Big Dog. Puts it up from 17. It's rebounded by Payton.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Brooks misses. And for the Lakers, they're shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Hall lays it up and banks it in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting a low 30% right now, an ugly offensive performance. Smith sets the pick for Payton. To halt the run, and he sinks the layup.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Black. Nothing on the board. Pass to Big Dog. They set the pick. That will count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The scoring has... And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team.
We can't do it on our own. You got to play together.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for the Lakers right now, we've got Johnson, and it's Big Dog in at the 5 down low. Payton dishes to Smith. Richards passes to Collins. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
And the Lakers with possession here. Hall passes to Big Dog. Of course, we're in the world now of super agencies, which consolidate player representation. What do you think?
Kev, I think obviously it gives some more power to the players because of the bargaining leverage. But for player movement, does it give more power to the big market teams? We're going to have to watch this unfold.
It's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. The Lakers making a switch here. Smart's checked in.
Number 36, Marcus Smart.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. And finished off by Collins.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Krejci. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Krejci's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Richards finds Smith, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Nevsky. That shot missing. Collins with some nice D. Pass to Brooks. Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble. The talent is more evenly spread. And obviously, it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
Johnson the screen. Here's Nevsky. The Clippers grab the miss. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Smart against Payton. Brooks kicks to Collins. That 3 off the mark. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Big Dog, the pass to Reeves. Inside, here's Nevsky. And another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Smith on the wing. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. There's Big Dog. Reeves with the screen on Brooks. Big Dog, the pass to Reeves. And there it is for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Brooks against Smart. Brooks kicks to Collins. Got a piece of it. In the corner, Smart with it. Let's go. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Payton up top. A rebound by the Lakers. Here's Krejci. Pass to Reeves. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Reeves has got 5 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Smart passes to Johnson. Here's Reeves, and it's good, 2 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Payton outside. From deep, Collins. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Payton against Smart. Going inside. Yep, that one goes. Smart's got his first bucket of the night.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Payton with the ball. And so often, we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has. Doris, do we emphasize that maybe too much?
I think, Kevin, first and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport, and a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question, and it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player.
Shots good by Big Dog.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Outside, Dort. Back to Payton. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Here's Nevsky. There's the drive. Offensive rebound. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. A three-pointer is right on target.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself. On the wing, Reeves.
Johnson left side. Pass to Krejci. The Lakers moving the ball around. Hook shot on the way, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And he can be devastating with that little hook shot of his.
And here is Dosunmu. You know, Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but can you talk to the importance of mental toughness as well, and what it means for a player?
Kevin, I don't think a player can be successful in the NBA, and certainly a team cannot, without some level of grit and mental toughness. And what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means overcoming a key injury. There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA.
Reeves outside. To the inside. Here's Nevsky. Another one goes. Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Johnson outside. Collins looking around. And finished off by Collins.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Big Dog.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Out left to the wing. Hall passes to Krejci. 27 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Big Dog, no good. Dort against Reeves. Dort passes to Dosunmu. To Collins. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And with that, they remain undefeated in group play.
And with just one group matchup left, it looks like we'll be...
Way to bring home that dub. Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it. Objects in motion, stay in motion.
And the temperature is rising here already with the watch party in full swing. Hello and welcome to a great night of hoop.
Well, a chance to check out some stats for Jaren Jackson.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Jackson. Then it's Smith. Then there's Castle. And it's Little in at the 3. And for the Lakers, we've got Walker. Connect is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Big Dog in at the 5. It seems we always keep circling back around to the topic of MP. And tonight is no different with the last game for him in the group stage of the NBA Cup. Of course, he's professed that he's taking his team all the way to win the Cup this season.
Hey, more power to him. I mean, he's got the swagger to make those statements, and I'd say he's delivering so far. You know, the most inspiring thing about MP's leadership is how it rubs off on the team. The whole organization is rooting for his growth as a leader and the sort of impact that can have on elevating his teammates as well. I think we're going to be in for a good one tonight.
And the highlight of this game could be the matchup at the 5 spot, Clark.
You know, Brian, we've seen strong play at the center position these last few years, and we've got 2 bigs who can each take over a game, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching them square off.
Isaac's shot is off.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Here's Castle. Walker covering. Smith outside. Pass to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. Just over a minute and a half in.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
Now here's Smith. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Jackson, the screen. Here's Castle. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Doncic. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Smith against Doncic. Pass to Wembanyama. There's the triple. Walker pulls down the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Big Dog, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Fires it. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
For 3, Smith hits a 3-pointer.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Isaac. Here's Big Dog, covered by Wembanyama. Big Dog passes to Walker. Here's Big Dog. Rebound San Antonio. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
This team downed them in last year's conference finals, ultimately ending their championship dreams.
Yeah, a bitter pill to swallow, too. I mean, when you face that team again, that's always, not just in the back of your head, it's in the front of your mind, too. Getting a win would be some kind of consolation.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Outside Little. Pass to Castle. Soft touch off the glass. Castle's got his second basket of the night.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Big Dog passes to Walker. And here's Doncic. Here's Big Dog. Shoots a fadeaway. Off the window. It's good. Big Dog's got his third basket on the night right there.
I know he was wide open, but that fadeaway was cash.
Jackson outside. Wembanyama, high post. Outside Little. Here's Castle. Continuing to put up the points. Averaging 14 per game. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, well, Big Dog in their last matchup against the Clippers put on a show. He ended up with 58 points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
San Antonio with the ball, following the score by Los Angeles. Here's Castle. Big Dog pulls it in. The Lakers have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. His first shot attempt. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
Big Dog. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. San Antonio leading. Outside Little. Pass to Castle. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Big Dog's got 4 rebounds now.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Now Smith. Jackson with a screen on Doncic. The 3, Smith. Big Dog pulls it in. Big Dog's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
San Antonio trailing here. Jackson outside. Pass to Castle. And he's back in business as the jumper finally drops for him. Castle's got 6 points.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's Big Dog, covered by Wembanyama. And it falls all over the rim and in. Give him 8.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to review the game plan. All right, Clark, a decent chunk into the season now. At what point are you starting to feel the aches and pains?
Well, let me think about that. It all depends, B.A., on your service time in the league. How many miles do you have on your wheels? For older guys, It only takes a few games. For the younger guys, they're on autopilot, and they just go, go, go.
And San Antonio making a change here. And while we have a moment, a look at the league leaders in fast break points over the last 10 games. The Lakers in 5th.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high-flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
On defense, the Lakers.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call.
He makes up.
They've got Kispert, and it's Reeves in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. Here's Vassell. The Lakers with a rebound. Big Dog's got 6 rebounds in the game. Kispert on the wing. 3-pointer. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Thomas outside. Tries the spin move. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Yeah, that's how Jackson's most effective, playing aggressive around the basket.
Reeves. It's not going to go for him. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Vassell with it. He's picked up by Kispert. And here's Thomas from the arc. Drops in the 3. Thomas has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. On the wing, Reeves. Here's Big Dog, defended by Jackson. Here's the hook. Again, the Lakers.
How about that, pulling out the hook shot? Nobody there to defend it either.
San Antonio leading by 3. Thomas outside. Jackson the screen. From outside, off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Shots good by Black. Now just a 1-point San Antonio lead.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Pass to Jackson. Jackson with a screen on Reeves. Kuzma for 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Big Dog's got rebound number 8 now. 3-pointer Kispert. Rebound by San Antonio. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
Well, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Walker, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Doncic comes in for Black. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. Smith comes in for Thomas. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
And San Antonio making a change here. Thomas is checked in.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
For 3, Smith. San Antonio again can't hit.
And the defense got away with one there. That's a shot he typically makes.
Kispert outside. There's the 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Thomas outside. Pass to Jackson. 4-3. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Doncic on the wing. 5 points in the game. Big dog. Good.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pulls up on the wing. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Big Dog, and he gets it to go off the front iron. Big Dog's got 17. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Thomas outside. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
From deep, here's Doncic. Pure from three-point range. Give him 8 points now.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you 3. The revenge triple.
Thomas passes to Jackson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility. But I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it. As long as it helps his team get the win.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Isaac, he's checked in for Reeves. And Connect subbed in for Kispert. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Isaac with it. Jackson in his pocket. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Jackson. And here's Wembanyama. The shot from the low post is good. And the Spurs lead by 3.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Back to Doncic. Here's Big Dog. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Smith outside. Pass to Wembanyama from behind the arc. It's tipped. A strong finish by Doncic.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
The 3, Smith. Rebound, the Lakers. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Pass to Connect. To the left wing. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Now here's Jackson. Here's Castle. Clock at 6. Spins. Blocked! And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Thomas, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at San Antonio, they love where they stand right now, first place. And checking out the Lakers, half a game behind.
Well, right now for the Spurs, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Big Dog can't get it to go.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Pass to Wembanyama to get back on track. Big Dog pulls it in. Big Dog's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. There's a screen.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to connect. Here's Isaac. 6 on the shot clock. Big Dog. That three's off the mark.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Down low. Kicks it out to Jackson. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Los Angeles leading by 3. To the middle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He's got 5.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Little. Jackson outside. He drops it from range. Jackson's got 10 points in the game.
He's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Pass to Krejci. Here's Big Dog. The shot. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Here's Castle. A 20-point game for him in the win against Denver. Here's Wembanyama. Shakes him. Nifty move. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Big Dogs. Inside. Pass to Connect for 3. Knocks down the triple. Connect's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defense.
And so it's Los Angeles closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. Back after this.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap?
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area.
And
Okay, now let's see what's going on around the league in terms of injuries. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Here's Doncic. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. On the court for San Antonio. Smith out there with Castle. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's Little in at the small forward position.
Seems like Luka's jump shot gets better every year. He never stops working on his game.
Smith outside. Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Little. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, 3-point attempts and scoring averages are way north, in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner.
Pass to Big Dog. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Smith against Doncic. Got a hand on it. Outside Walker. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Castle. He has 6. Pass to Little. Here's Castle. Oh, come on! Victor Wembanyama!
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And here's Doncic outside. Rebound San Antonio. Little's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Castle. Jackson outside. Back to Little. Here's Castle. Oh, power it home.
Oh, wow.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Castle at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Pass to connect. Here's Big Dog. No good. Unable to win this run. The Spurs have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. For the tie. Castle misses.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Here's Big Dog, covered by Wembanyama. Here's Big Dog, gets himself open and drills it. Big Dog's got 21.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Smith outside. Wembanyama, screen on Doncic. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
The hook shot. Big Dog, good. Give him 23.
Nice hook shot there. That's a go-to move for him.
Spurs trail by 6. Jackson outside. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Counted from distance.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Isaac outside. Back to Doncic. Fires the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
Banked it in off the glass. Castle's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. All right, let's take some time now to see which two guards have been posting the best shooting percentages from the field this year. Stephon Castle, third. Spurs trail by 19. They've got Luka Doncic, and it's Black in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Smith finds Thomas. This one for 3. Big Dog pulls it in.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Black passes to Big Dog. 6 to shoot. Pass to Black. Walker for 3. Sinks it from distance.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Thomas up top. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
Connects checked in for the Lakers. Here's Big Dog. Rebound by San Antonio. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Smith passes to Thomas. Here's Castle. 19-footer. Good on the bucket. Castle's got 11 points here in the second half.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Here's Thomas. Here he goes. Walker pulls down the board.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And here's Connect outside. Here's Big Dog. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. To the paint. Deflected. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Connect. From outside the arc. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Smith. The 3-ball. Sinks the tray.
He's taking what he can get here. Has a 3 in each half.
Doncic outside. Here's Big Dog. There's a screen. 14 feet away. That's short off the rim. Spurs trail by 21. Here's Castle. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Clark, we're seeing greater parity league-wide, but there's still those teams wandering the wilderness.
Yeah, and some of that is due to teams failing to draft well. You've got to be a little lucky, but you also have to be good in your draft selections. It's not enough to have a high pick. It's really what you do with whatever picks you have and getting it right.
Isaac, he's checked in for Krejci. Doncic passes to Big Dog. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Luka's peripheral vision off the charts. Get wide open, and he's going to find you.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. That shot is off. Here's Connect, covered by Wembanyama. Shot is up. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the basket by Castle.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Smith against Doncic. Pass to Big Dog. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Jackson. Nails it from 3.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Here's Big Dog. To the inside. Here's Doncic. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
Nice work from Doncic. Doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Outside Little. Jackson outside. Puts up a 3. And it's Connect with a rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Walker passes to Big Dog. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And we hear about the unwritten rules of sports sometimes, Clark. What are some of those in the NBA?
Well, you try not to ever foul an airborne player. I think most players are really sensitive to that. Don't disrespect the other team. Be professional and sportsmanlike when you've got a margin of victory that doesn't need to be added on to. In other words, don't run up the score. Don't try to get numbers for the sake of numbers. Play the game, play to win, and do it with respect at all times.
Walker passes to Big Dog. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
The 3 from Wembanyama. Rebound, the Lakers. Isaac, the pass to Doncic. Here's Connect. Here's Big Dog. Picked by Isaac. Here's Big Dog. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
2 shots.
And he drops the first. Good on both. Here's Castle.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Pass to Little. Here's Castle. Now Wembanyama.
The defense has adjusted to them in the second half. Now they need to adjust back. Boy, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Here's Krejci, covered by Smith. A nice shot by Krejci. Krejci's gotten his first points in this one. The Spurs have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Castle. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Here's Big Dog. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Big Dog's got 34.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Big Dog pulls it in. Big Dog's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Pass to Johnson. Here's Krejci. Outside Johnson. Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly. Player to fan without any middle person. And that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. You might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the stratosphere.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Here's Big Dog. The rebound by the Spurs. Little's got rebound number 5 here tonight. A minute and a half left in the game. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. And how about that performance in the NBA Cup? 4-0 in the group phase. They advance to the quarter.
Good job, MP. I see. Man, everything feels just a little off. Let's win and go home.
Right. There was a lot of talk in this locker room at the beginning of the season about winning the NBA Cup and using that run to turn this year into something special. The team you're playing tonight, they don't care about your hopes or your dreams or what any of you are visualizing. We lose this game, we're out of the tournament before it even gets started, and the rest of the league gets the scent of blood. Don't get so lost in the clouds that you trip over what's right in front of your face. You take it one possession at a time, one rotation at a time. Make the pass. Trust your teammates. Trust the work. We are not winning any trophies tonight, gentlemen. Just focus on beating the team that's in front of you.
Yep.
All right? Bring it in. Win on 3.
All right.
1, 2, 3, win! Let's go. Let's go.